Before the spotlight found center stage, before the world sang the hooks he helped create, there was a sound deep, soulful, and unmistakably his. This man wasn't just a man behind the bass, he was a pulse behind some of the greatest music of the 20th century, from anchoring the grooves of Miles Davis' Electric Revolution to redefining R&B with his velvet voice and unforgettable melodies. In the era bursting with legends, he stood tall, not always in the headlines, but always in the mix, shaping the sound of funk, soul, and jazz. From the inside out, this is the story of a quiet icon bassist, vocalist, songwriter, and pioneer. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Michael Henderson. Now, if you guys love my videos and love supporting me, then I suggest you become a member of the channel, where I will be releasing exclusive videos just for you all. Be sure to get that family tier so you won't miss out on these exclusive perks. Now, before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more content. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. Born on July 7th, 1951 in Yazoo City, Mississippi, but it was in Detroit, the Motor City, that his musical roots took hold. Like many greats of his generation, Henderson was swept under the magic of Motown. He picked up the bass guitar as a teenager, and it didn't take long before his talent caught the attention of the biggest stars. By the age of 13, he began playing with local groups, and soon after, his life would change. While performing in Detroit, a young Henderson caught the attention of none other than another young star, Stevie Wonder. Impressed by his feel and precision, Stevie invited him on tour. Now just imagine a teenage bassist suddenly traveling the world with one of the biggest stars in music. In 1970, a second seismic shift happened in Henderson's life, this time courtesy of jazz icon Miles Davis. Davis was searching for a new sound, electric, raw, and rooted in funk. He needed a bassist who could bring the groove, and he found one. Henderson joined Davis' band during one of the most experimental, controversial, and evocative periods. His work on albums like A Tribute to Jack Jackson, Live Evil, and On the Corner wasn't just backing it, it was leading. His deep, rhythmic lines became the backbone of Miles' Electric Revolution. Though often overlooked in jazz history discussions, Henderson's contribution to electric jazz was monumental. He brought soul to the chaos, groove to the abstraction. After leaving Davis' band in the mid-70s, Henderson began to pivot from a sideman to a solo artist. And what emerged was a voice few expected: smooth, rich, and undeniably soulful. His debut solo album, Solid, was released in 1976. With tracks like Valentine Love and later You Are My Starship with Norman Connors became Quiet Storm staples. The bass was still there, but now it shared the stage with a voice built for love songs. Henderson continued releasing solo albums throughout the 70s and 80s, carving a niche and a crossover between soul, funk, and Quiet Storm R&B. His ability to balance musicianship with mainstream appeal was rare and often underrated. Even as a solo star, Henderson never stayed far from collaboration. He worked with Norma Connors, Phyllis Hyman, Roberta Flack, and dozens of other legends. Always tasteful, always unmistakable. He wasn't just playing bass lines, he was writing emotional blueprints. His work became essential for listeners, for musicians trying to understand groove and restraint. As hip hop grew in the 90s and 2000s, producers they began to dig through crates, and many rediscovered Henderson grooves. His music has been sampled by artists from Common to Snoop Dogg, which became a testament to his lasting impact. In his later years, Henderson continued to tour, record, and inspire. He embraced his legacy, often performing for fans who grew up on his records and those just discovering them. On July 19, 2022, Michael Henderson passed away at the age of 71. He left behind a catalog that transcends genres and generations. A body of work as a bassist, vocalist, and composer that still moves people today. Michael Henderson didn't need a spotlight to shine. His work illuminated others, uplifted songs, and gave depth to genres in transition. Whether thumping the low ends behind Miles Davis, duetting with Phyllis Hyman, or bringing us with solo love ballads, Henderson was always in service of his music. He was the groove behind the legends, but make no mistake, Michael Henderson was a legend of his own. Now, for some strange reason, YouTube is only promoting my videos to 20% of my audience. So, to change that, just make sure you guys are notified. When you click that notification bell, make sure the bell says all instead of personalized, so you will be notified each time I upload. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by Michael Henderson?